There's also food that actually helps keep cancer cells from invading other healthy cells in your body. And it makes sense, and they mostly come from fruits and vegetables, and we're going to talk about green tea today. But if you think about it, in the book that I'm reading, that vegetables and things are grown from the earth, not animals. They cannot flee or flight when dangerous elements attack them. They're still attacked by fungus, microbes, pollutants. So vegetables have their own defense mechanism rather than fleeing or flying, and they make chemicals within themselves, and some of them are we know of antioxidants, etc., etc. Well, this is green tea's story. A green tea is a miracle. It's a miracle. Um, Green tea is grown in really humid climates, so that's just it's a very fertile place for great things and not so great things. So green tea is grown in a humid environment, so its chemicals. It has something called catechins, and you're going to have to excuse my pronunciation. There's some things I got to pronounce here that I'm stumbling over. So they produce catechins, and those protect them from dangerous elements in their environment. And one of the catechins that it makes is something called, okay, here it goes, epigallocatechin, gallocatechin, I think. But anyway, luckily for science, they produce abbreviations and an acronym called EGCG, and that's not a bar in New York City, it's EGCG, and that's the protective element in green tea that protects it from being grown in humid environments. And when tea is grown and when it's produced for us to ingest, some teas go through fermentation, and that's where you get black tea. I'm a big lover of Lipton tea, but doesn't have the health benefits that green tea does, because black tea is fermented while green tea is not fermented. So it doesn't kill these catechins or these EGCGs. So it is plentiful with these EGCGs. And you want these in your body. And green tea is the best source for these EGCGs. When you drink, it said they've tested this, and when you drink 3 glasses of green tea, your body is full of these EGCGs. And what it does is it covers your cells in your body. And those, when it covers your cells, it acts as a protectant against foreign cells, such as cancer cells. It also keeps dangerous cells, such as cancer cells, from growing new vessels, which is that angiogenesis. So it actually inhibits that growth. And another thing that green tea does is it motivates or it stimulates the liver. It acts as a detoxifier. So it's not only protecting your cells, but it also acts as a detoxifier, because in the liver, it gets the liver to eliminate toxic waste out of your body. So it kind of stimulates the liver to do this. And they've studied this, and they've watched cancer rates go down substantially with people that ingest a lot of green tea. If you look at the cancer rates in Asia, where that's a cultural thing of ingesting a lot of green tea, there's not as much cancer. They're catching up with us, but but the green tea, they say, has really kept that cancer rate low. And another thing they've noticed in Asian diets is if you combine the green tea with soy, that they complement each other, and it's almost double the power. And even in a Harvard journal, which they don't ever want to say, we found the miracle drug, any of this. They are all very, very conservative with what they say. They did put out a journal article that said when you combined that green tea with soy, that it substantially, and that's a word they virtually never use, it substantially lowers the reoccurrence of cancer in estrogen-based cancer, such as breast cancer. So the question is, how much we should be drinking green tea. That's a given. But so how much is it? How much should we be digesting? And in the book that I'm reading, what it said is cites a study that says that if women, on a study done on women that drank 3 glasses of green tea a day, that if they had breast cancer that had not yet metastatized, um, their chances lowered 57% of it metastasizing. So they compared women that had breast cancer that hadn't metastasized with women that did drink green tea and women that didn't drink green tea, and there was a 57% difference. That's substantial. And for men, it was 5 glasses a day, and they studied men with prostate cancer. What they found is the men that did drink green tea, that they had a 50% likelihood of not going into later stages of prostate cancer. So, yeah, I don't think you can get enough green tea. Can't overdose on it. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab my tea right here, and it doesn't taste. I mean, our taste buds are so used to sugars and all sorts of things. It's a little bit of a learning curve on the taste, but I have found that in the past 6 to 8 months, I've given up coffee and I just drink tea. So I haven't given up sugar all the way, but we got to have things to work towards. So anyway, thank you so much, and have a great day. Bye.